So in Blender, you can have very complex shaders that make really nice textures. However, they don't translate into the game materials like you would hope they would. I wish they would, but apparently the game doesn't quite operate at the same level as Blender as far as uh, how it does its shaders and stuff. Maybe it's open shaders or whatever they call it, where it's open source stuff. I don't know how to program shaders. That's not something I've ever learned how to do. So, like on a programming level, I would not know how to tell anyone how to make something like Blender in BeamNG. Not as good anyway. So the question was like, how can I make my materials look like they do in here? Well, by adjusting like the metallic, the specular, the roughness, basically you can do some pretty nice stuff in here. That, man, yeah, it would be great if some of this stuff could, translate easily so, you get these cool things, but it's a little more work than that. It's a little more work. The only way you're going to really get this look that I know of in the game engine is to use a cube map. Now, I don't have any scenes in here that I have made like that I can like load up that are uh, what do you call it, like 3D rendered, but I can load an HDRI background, for example. I'll try to find something pretty unique. I don't know. Let's try that. What HDRI background is basically the ray tracing where like the light that illuminates the object is the object's lit up by basically all the light rays from the HDRI image. So like, depending on what you got in there, it depends on how it's lit. And you would use the same principle to like do a cube map. See how he's reflecting all that stuff. Well, I mean, that's what a cube map basically does. But this is, I think, a lot better than a cube map. But that's about as close as you're going to probably get to in a game as far as making something equal to this or similar to this. But what I would say do is there's a plugin. I gotta see if I can find it. It's a cube map plugin. Make it easier to make cube maps from Blender. I'd see if I can find it again. I had it installed one time before. I don't know what's cube map. Maybe it was in an older Blender. I don't remember where the hell I got it from. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh crap, man. Maybe it was when I downloaded off of like GitHub or something. GitHub or something. See if I can find it. Maybe. mm, I don't see the damn thing. I'll have to look that up. I don't remember how the hell to do that. Sorry, I can't recall. Alright, so let me show you what I was gonna say though. Is um, yeah, you can do it like this if you wanted to. So I got the camera view. Tell it to be camera to view, so where I move the camera, it's looking. Now the resolution, you want it to be square by square. You want it to be like, let's see, 1080 by, I'm sorry, 1024 by 1024. And you just have to manually do it. I don't know how. There was a plugin, I don't remember where I got it, that basically took a screenshot of all the views for you. But you just have to do it like this. Let's see, render. I just render a JPEG. This will be alright. And I'll make a new folder called Cube so I keep them together. And let's see, render image, save as, and I'll just put like a letter F for like front. Now the level that I'm going to put the cube map in, I'll just do small grid. Just already have that level saved and stuff. Art, no, damn it, wrong folder. Levels, small grid, art. I was thinking there was a folder for, it probably is in the install location, but I'm just in the art folder, or I mean maybe even in here. I'll just make a folder called cube, and I know that's where I need to put the images in. I'll just call this F for front. That'll be L for left. Yeah, plugin made it easier for sure. That'll be R for right. It ain't got to be perfect. Ain't no one gonna know it ain't exactly right, except for you. Bottom. It'd be a B. Up. Just put up. And then back. So those are our cubes. Now we just go and make a cube map. Well, let me get out of this level. This was the other video I was working on. Main menu, free roam. Yeah, unfortunately, you know, the thing with Blender is none of that stuff translates either, like in your materials. Well, I deleted the damn thing. But in the materials, you know, you got your different sliders for your roughness, so, metallic, all that stuff. That stuff doesn't translate into the game. I mean, it saves it in the DAE file, but the game doesn't like read that DAE file and then create those materials. You gotta still create them in the game engine or manually write them out. Let's change the time of day. to something that's daylight. Oh, what's going on with my time now? That's weird. Thought one was day. Yeah, I don't know what the deal was with that. Let me save my level. Now, the only thing is making a cube map to work on like the car. You got, don't hit F1. That's what I just did. That ain't what I meant to do. Pick the car. We'll go to truck. Should be pick up main. That's the main decal for. I mean the main thing. I believe that's the body parts. Let's see. Go down to advanced reflection. Instead of level, we're gonna say cube and choose and say new. And this is where you're gonna put in your different things here. Now I didn't put plus Y plus Z minus X. I don't know what that shit is. I just know front, back, left, right, side, and bottom, top. We'll go to the top. Go to that level where you made that folder. Like I made it in small grid and art and cube. Copy this to your clipboard because you have to come back 6 times. I may have left out a map or two. So copy this to clipboard. Now let's see, the first one be the top. Or I just called it up. You see how that put it there. Back. That's why you wanted to copy that to your clipboard. You're going to be right back there again. Back. Left. There we go. Right. Bottom. Front. And select. Now if we look at this, let's also increase the dynamic reflection quality. So that we will have to go into the regular options. Already got it cranked up. We'll be able to see the new cube map. I mean, it's not a great cube map. I maybe could have rendered it with a wider field of view. And I guess you can see, I guess you can see where it's not consistent, where like one doesn't really quite go into the other one. Hey, but you know, like I said, and see, I didn't apply it to the windshield, so that or glass that still has the cube map from the whatever it was set to, small grid, or that's dynamic reflection. Let's see, windows, glass, mirror, invisible. Is it mirror? And we'll just pick that same cube map for the mirrors. Yeah, that ain't lining up worth the poo right there. But you get the idea, I believe. That didn't change that mirror, did it? Maybe it's that mirror that it changed. Nope. Well, I don't know. I don't know why it did not change. Uh, window, pickup window, windshield damage. I'm not sure which damn materials. I mean, I'm reading the stuff here, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's this one. Right. Yeah, that was it. Now you can see the new cube map being drawn on the window. I don't know what the deal is with mirrors. I must not be the right texture. Of course, that doesn't look right without that actual background being in here, but that's about the only way I can tell you how to do something similar to Blender.